So BMW E70 2013, it's a diesel model, N57. Common issue is that it throws codes on glow plugs or that it doesn't start when it's cold outside, as this car does. I replaced all the glow plugs and it didn't make a difference. Apparently the most common issue, so you should replace this first, is the glow plug module. It's located in a very tricky spot. It's below the intake, and you can kind of see, I'll get another flashlight and you can see it better. So you can see it in there, the two connectors. And the recommended way to do this is apparently to drain the cooling system, because this is water cooled, the EGR thing, and you have to remove the intake and all that comes with that. But I managed to do it without doing this, and this is what I thought some of you might want to know. I'm not sure if I would do it again. This way it's probably as quick to remove the intake, I would guess, and then you get to clean it as well. But you need to do it without removing the intake. You need to put this pipe to the side. You have the positive lead from the generator, which I moved, just unhook it from here and move it down so you can get your arm in and feel the glow plug module. Also some wires which I disconnected just so I don't break them when I'm doing so. There's a lot of wires hanging around. And you need to remove the throttle body. I'm not sure if it's called that on a diesel on English, but the air valve for the engine. And if you remove this, you will basically have enough room to come in here. However, there are two pipes, and you can see, or actually it's like one connector and one pipe, and the bolt, the top bolt is like behind those, so you need to get the socket through, and the spacing between these two is actually too small to get the 10mm socket in there, and the angle is also wrong. So even if you got it in there, I tried and I actually managed to bend the pipe and get the socket in there, but you cannot turn it, even if you use this sort of thing. Of course, I was also playing around with this and normal wrenches, but the only way I managed to do it is by taking a wrench and bending it, and also it needs to have this sort of higher end, so a normal wrench like this I couldn't get to work, but if you have a wrench with a bent end and then you bend it in like a not 90 degrees but close to 90-degree turn, you can sort of put it in here and you can get it behind this pipe. Let me see. And then you can access the bolt to get just to loosen the first bolt. I took a screwdriver and I bent this up and I could get it loose. Now I've replaced the module, so I'm trying to tighten it, and then it's very small movements, but you can do it. It takes some time. So yeah, it can be done without removing the intake, but it's a pain.